Section 2. Getting around.
Chapter 12. Taking a bus. Jenny checked her bus schedule. Her bus, a number 77, was due at 8:20. She walked to the bus stop and sat on a bench to wait for the bus. The bus arrived on time at 8:20. The driver opened the door, and Jenny got on the bus. She showed the driver her bus pass. Other passengers paid their fare. All the seats were full, so Jenny stood in the aisle. She held onto a strap on the overhead bars. Soon, someone got off the bus, so a seat was empty. Jenny sat down and read a book while she rode the bus. Near her stop, she pressed a button to ring the stop signal. She walked to the exit and got off at her stop. Chapter 13. Driving a Car 1. Starting out. Kate sat in the driver's seat, and her friends sat in the passenger seats. Kate adjusted her seat and the rear-view mirror. She buckled her seatbelt. She put the key into the ignition, turned the key, and started the car. She looked over her shoulder and backed out of the driveway. Chapter 14. Driving a Car 2. Operating a car.
Shifting gears.
Kate stepped on the clutch pedal, shifted into gear, and took her foot off the clutch.
Speeding up, slowing down.
To go faster, Kate pressed the accelerator. As the car speeded up, she shifted into a higher gear. To slow down, Kate let up on the accelerator and shifted into a lower gear. The car slowed down.
Stopping.
Kate stepped on the brake.
Turning.
Kate put her turn signal on and turned the steering wheel. When it got dark, she turned on the lights. When it rained, she turned on the windshield wipers. Chapter 15. Driving a Car 3. Driving along. At an intersection, Kate stopped for a red light. When the light turned green, she went ahead. Once, she went over the speed limit. A police officer stopped her and gave her a ticket.
You were speeding, ma'am. Really, officer? Sorry.
At the end of her trip, she parked and turned the car off. Kate and her friends got out of the car, and Kate locked it.
Some things drivers do. Changing lanes. Turning left. Turning right. Going straight. Getting on. Entering a freeway. Getting off. Exiting a freeway. Yielding right of way. Passing someone. Pulling over to the side of the road.
Stopping for gas. Kate pulled into a gas station and pulled up to a pump. She told the attendant what kind of gas she wanted and how much. Yes, ma'am.
Unleaded. Fill it up, please.
He pumped the gas for her and checked the oil. Oil's okay, ma'am. Then she paid him. That'll be $15.
Here you go.
Chapter 16. Taking a train. Tom bought a ticket from the ticket machine. Other passengers bought tickets at the ticket window. Tom inserted his ticket into the slot in the turnstile. The gate opened and Tom walked through. He followed the signs to his gate. he waited on the platform next to the track. After his train arrived, he got on. The train was crowded, so he had to stand. His station was announced,
Newville Station,
and he got off the train. Chapter 17. Taking a Taxi. Pam hailed a taxi. She got into the back seat and told the driver where she wanted to go.
I need to go to Riverside Square.
Okay. He started the meter. She checked the meter a few times.
$4.50. That's about right.
During the ride, she gave the driver directions.
Turn left at the next traffic light.
All right. She told him where to stop.
Pull over by that red car.
Yes, ma'am. She paid the fare and gave him a tip.
Here's $6.20 plus a little extra for you.
Thank you. Chapter 18. Walking somewhere. Dan walked on the sidewalk. Sometimes he stepped over dirt or puddles. Once he tripped on a crack in the sidewalk. At a corner, he stopped at the curb and waited for traffic to pass. Then he crossed the street by walking in the crosswalk. Once he took a shortcut across a parking lot. When he could, he ran because he was late. He crossed a busy street by using a pedestrian overpass. Chapter 19. Riding a Bicycle. I put on my helmet, I held the handlebars, and swung my leg over the bike. I started pedaling, and the bike moved. To go uphill, I shifted into a lower gear. To slow down, I squeezed the brakes. Finally, I got off my bike and locked it up in a bike rack.